While we're mostly out of the active pattern here as we head into at least the rest of the weekend, let's recap just all the snow that we've gotten just from this week, this past week. So before this week, heading into this week, we only had nearly 7 inches of snow so far this winter. It was going to be an incredibly dry winter, but as we head after this week, though, now we've almost doubled it. We've gotten up to 12.3 inches of snow now on the winter tally, but that's still pretty much about half of where we normally sit this time of year in terms of the snowfall. So we're still well behind, but we're much further on than we were even just 7 days ago. We may still have a few flurries that'll be lingering around overnight, but we're not going to see any accumulation and really not any impacts with this. Really just a wintry look to the wintry feel that we'll start to get into as we head into next week. As we head into tomorrow, though, we're going to see those winds turning pretty breezy, and that could cause some blowing snow with the snowpack that we now have on the ground. So you want to watch carefully for that as we head into tomorrow, especially for the east-west roads, as we're looking at a mainly northerly wind. Could see that shifting to a northwesterly wind, but notice these wind gusts could be up to about 30 to 35 miles per hour at times, really during the day. So you want to watch out for that blowing snow. Then also just keep a good hand on your hat as you head out the door. You're really going to need a hat, the coat, and pretty much everything, because it's going to be quite the chilly day when you factor in these wind gusts that continue through the afternoon. It's not going to be until after sunset that they really start to die down. So you put that in with the cool temperatures. We're going to be hovering in the low 20s during the day, and those wind chills will stay in the single digits throughout the day. And then towards the nighttime hours, we start to get some clearing. That'll help temperatures tank very quickly, but it's also as we're entering a large trough in the jet stream that envelops really much of the Midwest here as we head into next week. And that means cold air, and that means really Arctic air across the Great Lakes. And it's going to be sticking around really through much of next week. We really don't see this starting to make any move out of here until we head late next week. So as we look over the next few nights, wind chills staying in the single digits above zero tonight, but then tomorrow night, wind chills in the negative teens towards 20 below, and then Monday night, this may be the coldest one, where we have chills in the 20s below, potentially near 30 below zero as we head into Monday night. So some dangerously cold temperatures possible both Monday morning and Tuesday morning. Then some steady improvements as we do look pretty dry throughout that 10-day forecast. And you see those steady improvements, overnight lows getting back above zero by Thursday night, and those highs not getting back above freezing until next weekend. So it's going to be a while until we can thaw out from the bitter cold.